il faut repartir vite, 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 vite. Chute. Oh là 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 là. Brad Binder également qui a chuté. Oh là là là. C'est ce qu'on ne voulait pas voir. Est-ce qu'il a pu repartir? Qui passe à l'instant. 13e.
Fabio Quartararo has been hit with an issue penalty for the British Grand Prix following his crash in the early stage of Sunday MotoGP France GP at Le Mans. The factory Yamaha rider stormed the home French crowd on Saturday when he stormed to pole position for the second round running. Fabio Quartararo completed a fourth-place finish in the sprint, having led it for the first 5 laps. In sunny words to Black Race, Quartararo was one of the number of riders to sweep a drive-by after the warm-up lap and netted a double long lap penalty as a result of the new rules. Leading in the early stage of the 26-lap Grand Prix, Quartararo was the first to dispense of his penalties and would have been in a strong position to capitalize. However, he crashed at the final corner on lap 4 when the rain intensified and was unable to rejoin to head to pit lane for his wet bike. Quartararo was seen in a disagreement with the marshal before trudging back to the paddock. The steward had taken a dim view of this, deeming Quartararo to behave in an irresponsible manner, disobeying direct instruction from marshal, causing potential danger to yourself and others. As a result, you will have to sit out the first 10 minutes of FP1 at the British Grand Prix in 2 weeks and also pay a €2,000 fine. While this punishment may not seem grand compared to other penalties that could have been handed out, it does come at an awkward time for Yamaha. It bought a new engine at the French GP, which delivered a small top speed boost to the M1, as things place more dependent on the power like Silverstones will be a key part of Yamaha's program for practice at the UK film. Yamaha also testing at Misano this week, where average and setup ideas challenge their cars to find their way onto Quartararo's bike for practice at Silverstone. It is not the first time Quartararo has had a penalty hanging over his head coming to the British GP. In 2022, he faced a long lap penalty following a collision at the previous Dutch GP with Alex Spargaro. Counting on his French GP prior to his visit to Stewart office, Quartararo told TNT Sports, "Yeah, I think it was tricky collision. We kept our best, but I made cars in the last corner that I didn't really expect. But many riders were crashing in this corner, and unfortunately, it was like that." FIM steward announced Enea Bastianini penalty for Francesco Bagnaia collision. Enea Bastianini even full French MotoGP weekend has ended with the FIM steward handling to teach 3 KTM rider long lap penalty for the next round at Silverstone. The Italian, who was ordered to drop to position for responsible riding while battling with Jack Miller in the sprint, was among 13 riders given a mandatory double long lap penalty for pitting at the end of the deciding lap in the restart Grand Prix. Before he got served for that penalty, Bastianini lost control at the first chicane and took out former factory Ducati mate Francesco Bagnaia, but remounted with Bastianini going on to complete the double long lap. Bastianini then crashed again at turn 14, remounting for a second time before pitting for his dry bike. But during the bike swap, Bastianini exceeded the pit lane speed limit and received another double long lap penalty. After serving that penalty, he eventually finished the race a lap down in 13th. However, the earlier incident with Bagnaia came back to haunt Bastianini when the FIM steward later imposed a long lap penalty for his next event.
Forza Pecco!